The first visit of the year took Chinese President Xi Jinping to local communities in Beijing. At a senior apartment complex, he learned about residents' daily lives, from health checkups and rehabilitation programs to recreational activities. He spent time with the elderly writing Spring Festival couplets, wishing them longevity and Happy New Year.
祝你们身体健康，万事如意。
I'm a veteran. When President Xi walked toward the elevator, I stood up and saluted him. I said to him to take good care of himself, and he raised his hand in response.
I feel President Xi is very close to the people and shows great wisdom in guiding the country's development, especially in addressing the needs of both the elderly and the young. We here are all in our 80s or 90s, having contributed in our own ways through different times. That's why he said we are valuable assets of the nation.
I
enjoy painting. I prepared a painting of Mount Tai, which appears on the back of the 5 yuan banknote. I also painted birds and fish, symbolizing that my husband and I are living a carefree life here, as free as birds and fish.
China has a rapidly aging population. By the end of 2024, the average life expectancy has risen to 79 years. President Xi Jinping has stressed that caring for and support the elderly is a responsibility shared by the whole society. And in communities like this one, elder care is not just about medical support. Here, aging is about staying connected, staying active, and more importantly, feeling like they belong.
President Xi also stopped by a nearby community cafeteria. While learning about meal services for seniors, he chatted with 3 delivery workers taking a break there. He said the smooth operation of cities depends on delivery and courier workers, and called on governments at all levels to strengthen support for people in new forms of employment.
我也给你们拜年。
我们给总书记拜年，祝你新年快乐，身体健康。
互相拜年。
He asked where we're from, how long we've been in Beijing, even what we were eating and how much it cost. Those details made us feel truly cared for. It gave me a real sense of belonging in the city and more motivation to keep going.
From community services, the visit then shifted to urban renewal. In the Longfusi commercial area, President Xi visited the time-honored brand Daoxiangcun and watched traditional pastries being made. Such brands remain closely linked to Spring Festival traditions for many Chinese families.
He selected 3 festive snacks himself: honey sesame twists, cream-flavored twists, and fried juju pastries. He paid 100 yuan. The total was 45 yuan, and I packed them for him. He was very approachable. I felt excited and happy.
He asked about the number of our stores, our brand history, and where our headquarters is located. I could feel his concern for time-honored brands. I felt motivated and will work hard to carry forward and further develop our brand.
Walking down the street with all the festive decorations, you can really feel that the Spring Festival is just around the corner. Actually, the Longfusi commercial area is a vivid example of Beijing's urban renewal, updating the district while preserving its original street life. And the goal is to make the neighborhood more livable.
At the holiday market, President Xi browsed New Year goods and chatted with vendors and shoppers. He shared memories of his visits to the areas when he was young and also bought some specialty food and cultural products.
My stall is very popular with children. When President Xi arrived, many kids were gathered here. I showed President Xi how to play with this traditional toy called fanliwa. It has 3 moves. Pulling it means blessings and longevity, spreading it means prosperity in full bloom, and shaking it means good fortune and peace for the nation. He watched and said twice, "Very good." He then bought 2 items. I offered him a discount, but he declined and paid the full price.
After watching a traditional drum performance, President Xi was warmly greeted by the crowd. He extended New Year greetings to people across the country.
祝全国各族人民在农历马年龙马精神，身体健康，事业有成，阖家幸福。
The Spring Festival, also known as the Chinese New Year, is the most important traditional festival in China. This year, it falls on February 17th. Every year ahead of the Spring Festival, President Xi Jinping visits community-level officials and residents, extending holiday greetings and inspecting preparations for the celebrations. He stressed that the Spring Festival is a major occasion for the people, urging party committees and governments at all levels to ensure strong livelihood support and workplace safety, so that families across the country can enjoy a joyful and peaceful holiday. 黄月 CGTN, Beijing.